It's time for the next FAQ. I have a few questions that you asked in the last 24 hours. Let's go. Can sweet potatoes cause weight gain? Only if you're way too skinny. No, sweet potatoes is not a threat for your body shape, really, no. Sweet potatoes are already so low in caloric density. They have so much fiber and water. Even if you bake your sweet potatoes to shrink them, they will not make you fat. They are so low in fat and so low in protein. No, you can eat as many sweet potatoes as you want. There's not a threat. And if you're too skinny, yeah, you can eat sweet potatoes, like double the amount or triple the amount and gain some healthy weight. But that's not the easiest way to gain weight, for sure. Okay. What to do when struggling with overeating on this lifestyle? So that one is a concern for people with bulimia or people who have done low carb diets in the past and that crave sugar, that crave their carbohydrates. The body needs to rebuild its lean mass, and for that it needs to eat and eat and eat till the lean mass is built again. So if you have overeating problems, then it means that you need to eat. I wouldn't fight this urge because you're going to lose. No matter what you do, you're going to lose. The best approach would be to eat the healthiest things, the most high carb and most low fat foods, so that you limit the damage. Because let's say you binge on croissant, you binge on donuts, French fries, or anything like that, some greasy things. You're going to gain fat, and you could gain a lot of fat. But if you binge on sweet potatoes or grapes or bananas, peaches, white rice, there's no way you're going to get overweight or obese. You might get a bit chubby because your body needs to gain that lean mass and build a safety layer. When your body is traumatized from previous starving, from this low carb previous diets, you will have to gain a bit of fat, but it doesn't have to be huge amount of fat. So I wouldn't fight that urge, as I told you, and I would do that Kempner style. In order to fight that, I would not do fasting or crazy things that are probably going to give you eating disorders or worsen your eating disorders. I would focus on eating right and just be conscious about the type of food that you eat, but let your body eat as much as it wants. And this period of overeating could last for a few weeks. That's normal. I wouldn't worry about that, and you will have so much energy by eating more carbs. So enjoy the new good mood and enjoy this new energy, and focus on being kind to yourself, sleeping enough, drinking enough water, avoiding excess stress, and just eat the right foods. And on the opposite, there's a few people that struggle with undereating. They cannot eat enough calories. There's different profiles of people that try this lifestyle, and the goal is to get good habits and eat the amount that your body actually needs. Because you and me, we don't have the same exact body expenditures. We don't have the same caloric needs. You have to get in touch with your body needs, and that only you can do it. Well, you can use chronometer to check what you're actually doing, if you're not eating too much fat, if you're eating enough calories, enough carbs. So in my case, the right amount of carbs is about 550 grams of carbs every day, and it works well for me. But for you, it could be different. It depends. Next question. Why do some people store fat more easily than others when they've been on a high carb low fat vegan lifestyle for several years? Well, we don't have the exact same lifestyle, and we're not the same people. Men need more calories than women. We have a different metabolism, different hormones. Younger people have higher metabolism, and older people tend to have much lower ones. People who exercise or are active need more calories than others. But why do some people store more fat than others? Well, you heard in the second question that when you have a past of low-carb diets, your body will remember that it's starved and that it has to store fat. While someone who never restricted carbs will not store fat that easily. The body is not traumatized with starvation. And a third consideration would be who is doing cheat meals more often. And when the cheat meal happens, how much fat is eaten on that day. Because you could be super strict on your high-carb, low-fat vegan lifestyle for the whole week, doing less than 10 grams of fat per day, and then you go to the restaurant or to the family and then you eat so much fat. You say, oh, it's just one day, but what if you consume 100 grams of fat on that day? Or maybe more. Well, if you eat that much fat, you're going to store it immediately and cancel 10 days of strict high-carb, low-fat diet. That's a pity, huh? Is it worth it? Well, if you want to lose weight, it's not worth it. And a fourth consideration would be your levels of stress. I explained how stress can affect your weight in my latest ebook, Lose the Last Kilos with Sugars. And that was the last question. Thank you for all of your questions. It's always a pleasure to answer you. I see you around.